Hello, everybody. I'm Deanna, and I am in hot zone 8A, and I'm headed out to my garden to show you all what I will be succession planting. And I'll also be talking to you all about what you can be planting from seed in July. Come on, let's go. All right, so we are headed to my trellis that is under quite a bit of shade cloth. And what I will be succession planting that's on this trellis are cucumbers. My cucumbers, they look like they've seen better days. And I'm gonna be starting them again from seed. Cucumbers don't take really long. They usually take off. And I'm gonna go ahead and rip these out and start anew. Heading over to the beds, and I'll show you another crop that I will be succession planting, and that will be squash. This one here is a crookneck squash, and I need to come out and harvest him. And there are a few others that's growing, but they are tiring out a little bit, getting a little mildew, looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and plant these again. And I have another squash over here just to show you. See, they are teetering and petering out, getting fungus and mildew on them. And I just rather not fight this. It's just too easy to just sow those seeds again and bring up a new crop. And it is coming to the end of squash vine borer season, and so it might be even a better turnout for me, even though these squash have been producing like champs. So I'm looking forward to just going ahead and sowing another seed and having a little bit better time in growing this crop. Okay, heading over here to another crop that I will be succession sowing, and that is my determinate tomatoes. Now, these tomatoes in particular are San Marzanos. And San Marzanos, I think, are 80 days to maturity, I believe, from seed. And so you can sow those seeds and have a good fall crop of tomatoes. These are Romas. Romas may have like maybe a 60-day. I hope I'm not getting those mixed up. But yeah, see these right here, they have seen much better days. And it's just, I just may as well, rather than fight that, I just may as well just go ahead and just plant another round and be done. Especially since we are coming out of our rainy season. July, we just had heat. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of rain, but we don't get as much rain as it is when we are coming out of spring heading into summer. So we are officially into summer, and so we can go ahead and plant these tomatoes and hopefully not have to worry about all the rains that bring the diseases and that kind of thing. And also, just FYI, you know, I've seen a lot about these tomato cages, and they are just, these flimsy ones, the cheap ones, don't waste your money. Even if it's not a lot of money, don't waste your money. This is what I've been dealing with, you know, the flopping over, and especially in my wicking buckets. I'm not gonna deal with that anymore. I'm just gonna find a better way to trellis my tomatoes next time. Okay, on to the fruits and the crops that you can go ahead and sow from seed if you haven't grown it already. Okay, I had to get in the shade because it is really hot out here. But I still wanted to let you all know that there are a couple of other things that you can plant in July while it is hot. Is some bush beans. Again, pardon the condition of the package. I have been planting my bush beans. I've had these now for close to a year. I planted some last season, and so I'll be planting some out again this season. I planted some different beans earlier. I planted a French bean called Courrouby de Marsan. They have kind of petered out, so I'm going to pull those out, and then I'm going to plant me a tower of these bush beans. And these are Green Blaze bush beans from, of course, Hass, as you see on the package. And the second thing that you can still plant in July is okra. And this is a Clemson spineless okra, but I will be planting a dwarf style okra. Hasn't come in the mail yet, but it's doesn't get but maybe 2 feet high. And okra has some really pretty flowers too. So if you just wanted to grow them just for the flowers, it would be worth it. But at any rate, there is a dwarf style or size variety, however you want to say it, of okra. And I will also be ordering that from Hass. So I'll keep you all posted on how that does as well. Okay, I'm back in the tunnel to show you a couple of other things that you all could be planting in July. And that is, that's a melon, particularly a cantaloupe melon. It is a tasty bite, and you could plant those. They don't have that much longer for maturity. Not real sure. I'll put it on the screen when I find out what it is. That is a sugar baby watermelon. They are 80 days to maturity. You can also plant these in July if you have at least 80 to 90 more days in your growing season. And let's see, this is also a cantaloupe. It's called a Petit Gris de Rhin. Doesn't have any melons on it yet, but I expect it to be soon. And these over here are what's called fairy melons. These yellow melons right here, they are very prolific, very prolific. I am growing them on a trellis, and they're very delicious too. One other ice box type melon that you could grow that I'm growing is a yellow petite watermelon. They are also prolific, and I think, and there is another one. I can't see if I can get him right. I think that's him right there. And then we have another one right here. There he is down there. All right. So if you are a watermelon fan, by all means, plant you some more watermelon. Well, that's all I have for July. You all please be safe out here in this heat. Please don't forget to take breaks and hydrate. You want to be safe in your garden. Enjoy your garden, but by all means, please be safe. Also, thank you all for spending this time with me. And by all means, please get your sow on so you can get your grow on. All right? Y'all stay cool.